I got that callous.
What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotics, bringing you our Week 3 battle for the ICBA. We've started off pretty damn good so far. We are at the top of the standings, sitting at a 2-0 record with a +7 differential. I believe it's +7. But today we're facing off against the Brisbane Scythers, who I believe are also 2-0, or maybe 1-1, I think 2-0. But yeah, I kind of understand why. They've got a really scary team, and I definitely don't think we have the greatest matchup. I don't think we have even a good matchup. I think it's pretty, it's neutral outside of his top 3 mons. His top 3 mons just complete shit on me, and you'll see why. So let's just go ahead and we'll get into this matchup. But before we do, guys, if you guys are enjoying this video, if you guys enjoy this video after it obviously goes on, make sure you like on the video, and of course, please answer the comment question of the day. I love it when you guys just interact with me on the channel. It just really makes my day, so please just go ahead and do that. Anyways, so my opponent has a team of, and this is where it gets kind of scary. Actually, you know, I'll do the scary stuff after. He has Slowbro, Snorlax, Chestnut, Mandibuzz, Bronzong, Hitmonlee, Crustle, and Weezing. Nothing crazy, right? Then he's got Sheer Force Landorus-I with Z-moves, Mega Charizard X, and Tapu Koko with Z-moves. Yeah, very, very terrifying. Basically, honestly, like all of them reach 100 base speed or higher, and that's the big thing. They're just so fast and hit so hard, and they're all faster than my team, so yeah, just kind of terrifying. But it's okay. We are going to be able to just have a really good game here, and hopefully the team that I brought. And shout out to my front office, especially Kronos, Ziff, Ultra, obviously, and all the other guys, just because of all the help, and Granbell, of course, because of all the help they were able to give this week. So shout out to them. But our team, before we get into the actual monster we brought, is Protein Greninja with Z-moves, Mega Gallade, Zapdos, Salamence with Z-moves, Sylveon, Donphan, Salazzle, Escavalier, Mismagius, Pinsir, and Lantern. Now, let's go ahead and get into what we are actually bringing to this game. So to start off, we have Drew, our Greninja. This is a, wait, let me make sure of this. Yeah, so I made a couple changes to the team. I have 2 teams posted for week 3 in my Discord server, and I have, yeah, I have to make sure I'm talking about the right team. So I brought an Ice Beam Z Greninja. I have Ice Beam, Dark Pulse, Low Kick, and Water Shuriken. Low Kick is there. I believe that's for the Snorlax. Yeah, that's for the Snorlax. So yeah, so our Snorlax lives a Drain Punch from a no attack Chestnut. Very cool. We have attack EVs, so we always 2-hit KO Snorlax with Low Kick. Our speed is for Landorus-I, and I could be modest, but I decided to keep the same speed stat, so I would end up with 156 special attack, which doesn't justify the difference. I mean, I don't even know if that made sense. I'm just reading right now. But anyways, Ice Beam does more damage to things than Ice Punch does, so that's why I'm running Ice Beam. It always OHKOs Rash, Yachi, Landoberry. It's got an 81% chance to OHKO if it's Timid instead of Rash, and has Yachi Berry. That's for the Landorus-I. And yeah, we have the Ice Beam Z here because it's just a really good nuke. I was Dark Beam Z for a bit. I was like, you know what? I think this is going to be better from Ice Beam Z because it still hits the Koko for neutral, hits the Landorus super effective, hits the Charizard for neutral, whereas Dark Pulse, or Z Dark Pulse only hits 2 mons neutrally and no mons super effectively, and it would be resisted by the Koko. So yeah. Our next mon is going to be our Lantern here. We have Wallaby Way making its season debut. We are Shuckle Berry this week. We have Volt Switch, Heal Bell, Thunder Wave, and Scald. I was originally running Ice Beam on this thing, but I took it off for Heal Bell because Toxic is a thing, and yeah. Lantern never drops to an EQ with Shuckle Berry into an EQ without Shuckle Berry from a Jolly Charizard X, which is very cool. We also never drop to a +1 Zard X EQ without my Shuckle, which is also very cool. Just to say a Wish Up with my Sylveon. Yeah, we have enough like special attack investment to make sure we always break a max HP Charizard X's sub with Scald, and we never drop to a Z Grass, not from a Timid Koko, and the rest is put into special defense and HP. This is our main answer to the Charizard. I want to Thunder Wave it and get it neutralized basically because a +1 Charizard is super scary. Landorus, we don't OHKO with Ice Beam all the time, so I felt like having Scald would be just a bit better, and obviously we can't OHKO it at all, there's no chance at all, but if he's probably running Yachi or Life over Scarf, and if he's running Yachi, then Scald will be doing more anyways, so yeah. Next up, we have, let's see, we have Goodyear, our Donphan. This is a new addition to the team, a late addition. We are Rocky Helmet this week. We have Stealth Rock, Knockoff, Toxic, and Earthquake. We are Rocky Helmet, and did I make any notes about it? I don't know. I did not make any notes about it, which really sucks. I'll just give you the spread. We have max HP, Impish Nature. We have 64 in attack. I think it's actually to always OHKO, no HP Charizard X with Earthquake. We have 180 defense and 12 in speed, which is just leftover stuff. So yeah, we then have Texas Man, our Mega Gallade here. Inner Focus is going to Mega Evolve and have, I think, yeah, it's Inner Focus has been Mega Evolved. We have Zen Headbutt, Toxic, Thunder Punch, and Drain Punch. I really want to bring a really unique set. it just didn't put that much work in the mocks I did, so I decided against it. Basically, Gallade outspeeds all but Koko and Scarfers, and we have enough, I believe our attack is enough to make sure we always OHKO the 2KO, the Snorlax with Drain Punch. And yeah, it's just a really good set against this team. It's a really good breaker. And shout out to Ultra for snapping me out of my stupidity and actually running an offensive Gallade that had so much success for me when I was in Season 3 of the ICBA. We then have Burra, our Yachi Berry Salamence, which is D-Dance, D-Claw, Earthquake, and Shadow Claw. I'm running Shadow Claw over the Crunch because it's likely going to be Cobra Berry on the Bronzong, so I'll be Shadow Claw and I'll miss that. Obviously, I'll dodge that. I was debating Aerial Ace, actually had Aerial Ace over Dragon Claw, but then Ultra said, don't do that, he's not going to bring the Chestnut, so run Dragon Claw, and I know it's scary and it walls you, but he's not bringing Chestnut, and look on your screen, he brought the Chestnut, so it is what it is. We speed tie with the Charizard X, so that's very important. Then we have our last mode, probably one of the most important members of the team. We have Bubbles the SYLVEON. We are calm-natured, we have enough special defense, I believe it is, so we're never 3KO'd by Koko, right? Yeah, so SYLVEON is never KO'd by Timid T-Bolt into Z T-Bolt from Koko. We're also never 3KO'd after leftovers, and we have Calm Mind for added bulk, and because we're running a Baton Pass this week, we also have Hyper Voice and Wish. Basically, if in all of my mocks that I had this set in, I managed to get off 2 Calm Minds and Baton Passed them into my Greninja, which is terrifying. So, yeah, I mean, like, it's terrifying. So I guess yeah, oh yeah, I took off, by the way, I took off U-Turn for Water Shuriken on my Greninja. I don't know if I said that. But yeah, so it's basically just terrifying having a +2 Greninja on your screen with all special moves except for Low Kick, which will then nuke the Snorlax, which he didn't even bring. So yeah, that's our team. I know this is a long team builder, but yeah, let's go ahead and get into the battle. Let me know who you think will be the MVP of this battle in the comments below. And yeah, again, don't forget to answer the comment question of the day. So looking at the team he brought, the Chestnut, the Koko, Landorus-I, Bronzong, Hitmonlee, and Mandibuzz. I know the Hitmonlee is definitely going to be the Unburden set, and that's very scary. I need to keep my Salamence around, I need to keep my SYLVEON around, enough health to live a Poison Jab, I need to keep my Daunt Ban around, enough health to live a High Jump Kick, and maybe even my Gallade. Basically, I have options I can keep around, but I need to keep some things around to deal with that, because it's super, super scary. Looking at what he has, I didn't really know what he was going to lead with, so I said, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and lead off with my Lantern here. I can get momentum. He didn't bring the Charizard, and the Charizard was honestly the biggest thing I was trying to check with the Lantern, so yeah. Anyways, we're going to be challenged by Willy here. Good luck, have fun to Willy. Make sure to go check him out. His link is in the description below. And unfortunately for me, I accidentally clicked the wrong button on Citra, and I recorded the battle with the standard background. So it's all Citrified, but it's just the standard green background, so I'm very sorry about that. Now, we did end up disconnecting really early on. I'll tell you when we stopped disconnecting, but the first few turns are kind of a recreation, so, and that was my lowering the brightness on my screen. Sorry about that. But anyways, I'm gonna Volt Switch here. I go into Texas Man, expecting to go for like a Seed Bomb or something, or a Leech Seed. But he's gonna go for the Toxic here, which kind of sucks. It's a good thing I have the Heal Bell on my Lantern though, because I actually can get rid of this Toxic instead of having it around all game long, which would really suck. So I expect him to go for a Leech Seed or even a Spiky Shield, but I'm just going to throw off a Toxic right here. He might go into the Mandibuzz, and I think getting a Toxic on that thing is so much more important than getting off damage from a Drain Punch or a Zen Headbutt. So I'm just going to go for the Toxic here as I Mega Evolve. I actually did remember to Mega Evolve first turn this time. So yeah, Toxic is going to come out, and hopefully we land this hit. It'd be very big if we did, and luckily for us, we do end up connecting, so that's amazing. This thing's on a timer because it is a huge problem for my Salamence. Letting this thing drop is going to be a big mistake for him because my Salamence with 1 Dragon Dance, or maybe even 2, depending on if Hitmonlee's around, will be able to sweep him, and that's I would like that very much. So he does reveal to be leftovers here, and he has, what, Toxic, he has, oh yeah, so what happened was, I think he went for a double Toxic there. He had gone for a Leech Seed the original game, and he had missed it, so that's why he went for the double Toxic there. I'm going to switch out now into my Lantern. He goes for a Leech Seed again. This time, though, he will connect, and I'm fine with this. He's going to gain back some health, but he's Toxic. That's what's important. I can now go for a Heal Bell, potentially, but he might have the Seed Bomb, and because of that, I'm just going to go for the Volt Switch here, and I didn't really think through this that much, so I'm going to go for the Volt Switch here. I didn't really think what I was going to switch into, and I said, you know what, I guess I don't really have a choice. I don't want anything else getting Toxic. I'm just going to go into my Gallade, just in case he does decide to click Toxic here. So Volt Switch comes out, and we are going to go hard into our Gallade, and again, we're still in the recreation phase. Recreation phase lasts another like 2 or 3 turns. I'll let you know when it ends. But this thing is basically just a huge problem. Spraying Toxic around, Leech Seed is a pain. Like I assume it's gonna have Spiky Shield, maybe even Drain Punch. But Seed Bomb comes out, and it's gonna do a lot more than I thought it was gonna do, considering this is a no bulk or no offense Chestnut. I'm pretty sure I found that out from the calc. It did a lot. I was not expecting that much. But right here, I'm thinking, you know what? I'm just going to let it go. I'm going to let go of my Gallade. I'm going to go for the Zen Headbutt. It could OHKO depending on his spread. If it does, awesome. I have the chance to flinch, and I can just get rid of this thing pretty quickly, which will help my Salamence. And I'm going to pause it. So super effective. And in the original game, we did get the flinch. We did not get the flinch in the recreation, so he just went for the Toxic here. So yeah, we flinched him, and yeah, with basically we kept our Gallade around for another, well, for the rest of the game potentially because of that flinch. And that was a huge flinch because obviously this thing was still dropped, but like I don't know, it was big. So down goes his Chestnut. That's one answer to my Salamence gone. I just gotta get rid of the Mandibuzz and or lower the Mandibuzz and weaken the Bronzong, and we're good to go as long as we get to +1. So in comes the Koko. I have my Lantern at pretty much full health, so I can just go into that. Obviously, he's going to go for the U-turn here. It's his only real play. He's not going to have Volt Switch against a team with Lantern and a decent ground type in Donphan. So U-turn comes out. From his damage, I'm pretty sure he has no special attack investment, or physical attack investment rather. And he can now U-turn out, and he goes into Kazekage, which is going to be his Landorus. Now, I live a non-scarfed Earth Power, or non-Life Orb Earth Power, so I'm going to stay and go for the Scald. He goes for the U-turn here, and I kind of looked away at this point. I didn't really see, but he is not Life Orb there, which is very important to know. I did not know that. I wasn't 100% positive, so I was kind of playing this game like he could be Life Orb, but he could be Scarf. I don't know. I basically messed up there. Always pay attention to the Landorus. So I go for the Scald here. Unfortunately, no burn on the Bronzong. Would have loved to get that residual damage off on it. And I'm going to go for the Heal Bell here, as he's going to be able to just fire off an attack. I'm expecting to get up rocks, honestly. But no, he's going to go for the Earthquake here, which is cool by me. He pops my Shuckle Berry. Really not a big deal, since the only thing I was holding the Shuckle Berry for was the Charizard. Yeah, the Landorus would have been nice to have it, but I don't think I would have had enough HP to live Earth Powers after taking all this chip damage that this thing is taking. So I'm going to go for the Volt Switch at this point here. And we're going to be able to do a decent amount of damage to him because we are in terrain. And yeah, we did like 20% there, maybe 15, 20% around that. And I'm going to go hard into my Salamence here, expecting to go for his Stealth Rocks or maybe even, I don't know, an Earthquake again. So we get the Intimidate off, and he's going to go for the Toxic. And I did not expect that. I had just revealed Heal Bell. I don't know why you went for Toxic again. I guess he predicted the Volt Switch, so good play on his part. But now my Salamence is Toxic, which really sucks because I would like this thing healthy as possible. And yeah, so at this point I'm going to switch out, predicting the Gyro Ball. I'm going to go into my Donphan here. And this way we can get Rocky Helmet damage off on him. Wow, let me try that again. This way we can get Rocky Helmet damage off on him, and we can set up our rocks for the Koko, for the Mandibuzz as well. And thankfully, he does indeed go for that Gyro Ball, so that's huge for us. And I can now go for the knockoff, hoping that's going to KO him if he's not Culver Berry. But he is Culver Berry, so he's going to live. And this kind of sucks because had he not been Culver Berry, we would have been able to make sure that he doesn't get up rocks. So he has rocks up on our side of the field now. I didn't bring removal, so my Salamence is taking 25% on entry, which makes living things from the Hitmonlee in a late game potentially very, very difficult. So I go for my own rocks here. He's probably just going to go for the Gyro Ball and Earthquake, honestly. But no, he's going to actually throw off a Toxic here. So he has revealed all of his moves to us, and I can just go for a knockoff here now. After the game, I was debating, should I have just knockoff to KO this thing? But I was thinking, rocks are important. I should have probably, I think it was a good idea to keep the rocks up. So I don't know how I'm feeling about that move to go for the rocks or the knockoff, but I don't know. It is what it is. We're going to play out the game, see how we go from here. So at this point, we're taking Toxic damage, and I'm hoping that we can just basically live enough hits and have enough HP to take a hit from the Hitmonlee. But in comes the Koko here, and I'm going to make a play going into my SYLVEON instead of my Lantern here because I'm expecting the incoming Volt Switch. Yeah, so I'm going to go for the SYLVEON here, or I'm expecting to go for the Grass Move, sorry, on the Lantern. That's why I'm going with my SYLVEON here. But he's going to double out and going to go into his Mandibuzz here. So I don't know if he was just doing this to get off a free defog or what, but I'm going to go into Bubbles here, and looking at this Mandibuzz, I'm thinking, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and click the Calm Mind here. If he has Taunt, okay, I won't OHKO this thing, but I should be able to 2-hit KO it, even though I have no investment in my special attack. So I'm going to go for the Calm Mind here as he throws off the Toxic. That's, what, 3 Mons on his team that have Toxic, so very annoying. I really am not enjoying playing just under tons of Toxic. I did not know this is how he plays, but apparently this is how Willy plays. So I got off a Calm Mind here, we're at +1 now, and I'm thinking to myself, I want to get off another one, and then I want to Baton Pass into my my Greninja. So I think I could definitely do that. I think I can just win right here, and I think Greninja could pick up like 4 kills this game, which would be amazing. So we do take some Toxic damage, and that's kind of my play here. I'm kind of go for that. I'm going to go for another Calm Mind here as he just roosts up. I don't know why he roosted up there. Maybe he has Foul Play, maybe he has U-turn, I don't know. But he might just, he definitely doesn't have Whirlwind, that's for sure. If he had Whirlwind, he would have gone for Whirlwind. But Calm Mind comes out, we're at +2 now. And at this point, I'm going to throw off a Wish, and then I'm going to go for the Baton Pass. And yeah, he hasn't revealed taunt or anything, and if he had taunt, he probably should have gone for it, honestly. I don't know why he wouldn't have gone for it. So, yeah, I'm going to go for the Wish here, and for some reason, he clicks Roost again. I don't know why he did that. I really don't, but he did. I didn't ask him after the game, but yeah, he just like stayed and clicked Roost on the max HP Mon. I don't know why he wouldn't switch out anyways to like something else. I guess nothing really wants to take this hit. But at this point, I'm thinking to myself, do I want to click Baton Pass here, or do I just want to Oko this thing? And I was thinking to myself, you know what? I'm out of range of Hitmonlee, or no, I am, the terrain will end this turn. So Hitmonlee can't come in and get its Unburden boost and sweep through my team. It'll still be at neutral. So I can just go for Hyper Voice here, and then he has to bring, if he brings in his Hitmonlee, it'll drop to a, what's it called? To a, I'm trying to think of the word, Hyper Voice, and I can then go into something else and just threaten it out, and just kind of go from there. But yeah, that was kind of that was my logic, that was my reasoning. So I'm just going to go ahead with that. I go for the Hyper Voice here, and he taunts me. So that turned out pretty amazing. I guess he kind of expected the Baton Pass, which is amazing, because I got Hyper Voice off, and we're going to just flatten this thing. Goodbye, Mandibuzz. So SYLVEON picked another kill here. I really wanted to Baton Pass it. I really did, but thankfully I did not. And we're going to be able to get back with the full HP, and at this point, nothing can Oko me on his team anymore. Like, a Z Koko won't Oko me, even though he's in terrain. Probably a Z Wild Charge will, but you know, I don't think he's going to be a physical Koko, seeing as he has no investment in his attack from the U-turn damage. But he goes into this thing, and I live a Sludge Wave. I live an Earthquake from a Life Orb, what's called from a Life Orb Landorus, but again, I didn't know he was not Life Orb. I actually then found out as soon as he switched in because he hadn't taken damage from U-turn, from Life Orb Recall before. So I'm thinking, I can live a Scarf Earthquake, I'm good here. I am all set. I'm gonna Hyper Voice thing and it's gonna drop. But you're gonna see here, he's Z-move. And once I found out that he actually ends up, instead of being Ground EMZ, I really thought he was gonna be Ground EMZ, he ends up being Rock EMZ. I'm furiously calculating. I'm like, can I live this hit? Can I make sure that I live this hit? Ab Nature, if he's Groundium, I die. Jolly Nature, I die as well. If he is Continental Crush, which he is, I live any hit. So as long as he doesn't crit me here with the Z move, which would kind of suck, we can just guarantee get rid of this thing. So yeah, we survive on 9 HP. Hyper Voice comes out. Are we going to destroy this thing as well? Yeah, SYLVEON coming in clutch. SYLVEON has been amazing for us so far this season. Really good utility, really good on offense as well in this game. And it is going to drop to the Toxic here, so his Mandibuzz will pick up a KO here on our SYLVEON. I believe that's our second death, right? Is it our first death? I'm trying to think. Is that our first or second death? I can't remember. Yeah, no, it's our second death. We lost the... No, we didn't lose the Donphan. So yeah, we have our first... That's our first death only. And I'm now going to be able to go for the Earthquake here. So this thing, it could KO me with the Grass Knot. I kind of just went with the thing because it had a decent match against other things. And I can Earthquake it. I can Earthquake whatever, but he goes to the Hidden Power Ice here. So that's great for me because we're going to live that hit. And Earthquake comes out, and Earthquake will be able to obviously KO this Koko back. So it's amazing that we're able to get rid of this thing. He didn't have Grass Knot, which is great. And this is the beauty of having multiple Mons that are 4 times weak to things. He can't confidently run, like, just to put in perspective, he wants to run T-Bolt, he wants to run Dazzling, he wants to run Hidden Power Ice, he wants to run Hidden Power, or Grass Knot rather, U-Turn. Like, there's only a limited number of moves he can run, and the fact that having all these 4 times weaknesses on my team makes so he has to really pick and choose, and thankfully he ended up choosing Hidden Power Ice over Grass Knot, and that basically made so Donphan could live this hit and pick up the KO there on the Koko. So 2 kills for Donphan. I didn't think I wanted to bring it, so yeah, awesome. Anyways, in comes Hitmonlee, and this game is still far from over. He could get 5 kills here realistically and win this game, so I'm terrified. I'm gonna go for the Earthquake here, and just in case he wants to bulk up or something, but Earthquake comes out, Knockoff comes out, and it OHKOs me. So down goes the Donphan, and he does take helmet damage, which is very important for later on. I go into Burr here. We live a Stone Edge from full, which is very important, but also he has to land a Stone Edge, and that's like 80%. And also he's he's Intimidated. I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm running Intimidated this week, which is amazing. Thank God I'm running Intimidated because I don't think I would have lived the Stone Edge without it. So in comes the Stone Edge. He lands it. Does he get a crit? No, he doesn't. We live the hit. Dragon Claw comes out. Is this going to KO? He's a +1 defense, so I doubt it. Yeah, it doesn't KO, but he is in range of Water Shuriken. So shout out to Josh, shout out to my front office for saying, you know what, U-turn is great, but you need Water Shuriken in this game, especially because you're trying to baton pass into things. So I can now go hard into my Greninja, and I click Water Shuriken, and we can pick up a win here. Now, I'm not going to lie, I clicked Water Shuriken, and I looked away for a bit, and then I see it doing the animation, and I think it only hit, it hit twice, and like, it lived. I was freaking out. So I basically stepped in, like I started watching the animation, right after this. I was like, it lived. Oh my god, no way. And then I said, okay, there's another hit, thank god. I was like, did it hit 3 times? It did 2 times? What happened? It's like, it hit 2 times. So I got a mini little heart attack there for nothing. Anyways, that is going to be our game against Willy. GG, man. It was a lot of fun, kind of interesting. It was really weird once you let the chestnut go down and the bronzong. Those were really needed to check the Salamence. And I guess ideally a bit of the Sylveon with Leech Seed and Protect and Toxic on the chestnut, and obviously Gyro Ball and Toxic on the bronzong. But yeah, it was still a fun game. We end up winning this game. We pick up a win to get to 3-0 at a +10 differential. And yeah, next week we play against CJ Beasley and the, I believe it's Philadelphia Finals. So that's going to be a fun game. Actually, we're playing that game in a couple hours that I'm recording this. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like on the video. Of course, check out my opponent, whose link is in the description. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.